My name is Natasha. I'm the director of Diaspora Connect, and on this channel, I give you information and inspiration to help you in the diaspora buy property in a safe and reliable way. Now, I know that many of you might be coming home for Christmas, and you might be looking at different properties that you want to buy, that you want to see what's available in the market. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips of what you should look out for if you want to buy property at home. And make sure you watch until the end of this video because I'll have a bonus tip for you as well. Okay, so the first tip that I want to give you is make sure that you're really clear in your mind about the use of the property that you're interested in. So are you looking at something like an investment property, a property that you want to put on for rent? Because if that's the case, then you want to look for properties that are in a kind of central area where there's some shopping malls, there's some restaurants, there's just some amenities that can attract tenants. But if you're looking for a property where you want to build a family home, maybe your dream home, maybe even your retirement home, then you may want to look at plots where you have a lot more space. The second tip that I want to give you, and actually you guys, this is my most important tip. Make sure that the property you're interested in buying has title deeds. I can't tell you how many times people come to me because they've bought something and things have gone wrong because there are no title deeds. Now, you may find that you're interested in a property where a family is subdividing, maybe somebody passed away, a father, a grandfather, and the family is now selling off, let's say, an old farm into various plots, but they don't have title because they're still in the process of subdividing. If you come across this situation, proceed with caution. The third tip that I want to give you is look at what services are going with that property. So if you find that you're interested in a plot, then you really need to ask, how is water going to be provided? How is sewage going to be provided? How is power going to be provided? Are these things which you need to provide for yourself? And if you do, be aware that the cost of providing those things is not cheap. It can be quite expensive. And this is really, really important because I get a lot of people in the diaspora who say to me, well, I've just heard about this property, these plots, and they're very, very cheap. And I'm like, no, they're not cheap because they're not giving you anything. They're just giving you a plot. So make sure you really ask those questions and make sure that you understand the total cost of the property that you're buying. The fourth tip is kind of connected to the tip before, but this is service charges. So if you're buying a completed unit, let's say it's a flat or a house, particularly in an estate or a gated community, then you also need to ask about service charges. So many properties in estates or gated communities will have what they call a service charge, and that's a charge that every homeowner has to pay for things like yard maintenance, security, garbage collection, etc. So again, you need to be aware of the total cost of acquiring that property. The fifth tip that I want to tell you about is taxes. Okay, the only 2 sure things in this life are death and taxes. And when it comes to property, it also counts. So we have property transfer tax. So important for you to know who is paying that. That goes back to what is the total cost of the property. So sometimes you might look at a property, you'll get really excited, but make sure you ask the vendor or the agent, who is paying the property transfer tax? This is a tax which is 5% of the value of the property, and usually the vendor pays, but very often now the purchaser has to pay. So you want to be aware if that cost is going to fall on you. So usually when I'm talking to our diaspora clients, I will give them a total figure of what that property is going to cost them, particularly also to get title deeds in their name when they finish paying for that property. Okay, so thanks for staying with me. Now I want to give you my bonus tip. And the bonus tip is no pressure. Okay, so if you're looking at different properties, you're looking at different plots, and you see something that you like, I know what it's like when you guys are here. It's so crazy. There's so many things for you to do, family to see, friends. Some of you even have businesses which you need to check on while you're here. Others of you even have to visit other towns just so you can connect with your loved ones. So your time is very short. Don't allow anyone to put you under pressure to pay for a plot or even put money down until you're ready. Buying property, guys, is serious business. It's one of the biggest investments you're going to make. That's what real estate is. So make sure you think carefully about your decision. Make sure that you are very comfortable, that it's something that you want to get into. Don't allow yourself to be stressed about it. And if you do need to leave and you don't have enough time to really get comfortable with the decision, then make sure that you appoint a professional registered representative to help you complete any transaction that you wish to go through with while you're away. Look, guys, I know people who have literally put down money and gotten on a plane that night or the next day. Don't do it. It's really not a good idea. Okay, diaspora family, I hope you found this video really useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and please share it with other Zambians in your community. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any videos. I have loads of tips, advice, information, and inspiration for you if you're interested in buying property at home in a safe and reliable way. Please also connect with us on social media. I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below if you're going to be coming home for Christmas. I would love to hear from you. I love connecting with Zambians in the diaspora. Otherwise, bye for now. I'll see you in the next video.